Hi there. Let's take a look at this swipe control component that I built. It was to support somebody in the Framer community, and they asked me if I could build out a swipe control. So we've got a simple setup here with a toggle switch, and the cursor here was we're using inspect mode in Chrome rather than pulling up my phone on the screen. And we can see that as we swipe, and this represents my finger, as we swipe, the variant changes, and we've got a nice smooth movement between them. So let's take a look at that in Framer. So we've got this simple setup. We've got a component here with two variants, which is primary and V2. I just called them not primary, V1 and V2. And then we have our slider here, and the component is, or the override is added to this variant here. So we can see that we're using this swipe variant, and we've got we've used that there. And if we go into this component here, we can see that the slider button has the swipe override applied to it, and the slider text has an override applied to it as well. So there's lots of different overrides all working together in this particular section. So the easiest way to work with this is to get the remix link and to work with the remix and to see how it's all put together. But if we look in our assets, we have, and let's have a look at the code itself. You can see that we've got lots of different functions going on here that control the different parts. So although I've shown you the different parts and how it's set up, definitely get the remix link, open it up in your site and paste it in, and play around with it there. So we can change anything, because most of this is just pure Framer content. Like the button, for instance, is just a Framer button, and I prefer to work that way rather than having everything componentized. Being a custom code component, it's a lot nicer to work with Framer's own tools and then add an override, but that can get a bit complex sometimes. Anyway, so just to be clear, I know I ramble in my videos. The idea is that if you're building a site with a mobile and you want a toggle, this works. I tried lots of different ways with drag effects and so on in Framer, but the only way I could actually achieve this was with custom overrides. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now and recommend that you get the remix link. And if you do have any trouble with this, then please get in touch, and I'll create maybe a less rambling video, or maybe help you out in person. Thanks for watching anyway.